Good morning students, how are you? I hope you are all fine and you are studying well. Students, I am watching that most of you are not watching the full video because its average view duration is less. So you should watch full video, subscribe this channel so that you will get all notification of new videos of new video lecture in future. And today we will start with a numerical because we have done the acceleration part yesterday, so we will do a numerical first on that topic. Let us read the statement. Statement says starting from a stationary position. Now this is important. Stationary position means it was in rest. So starting from a stationary position, Rahul pedals his bicycle to attain a velocity of 9 meter per second in 27 seconds. It means इनिशियली राहुल की जो बाईसाइकिल थी वो रेस्ट में थी स्टेशनरी पोजीशन पे और नेक्स्ट 27 सेकेंड्स में उसकी वेलोसिटी कितनी हो गई 9 मीटर पर सेकेंड. Then he applies the brakes such that velocity comes down to 5 meter per second in the next 8 seconds. And then he applied the brakes, and when he applied the brakes, the velocity decreases and it comes down to 5 meter per second in the next 8 seconds. We have to calculate the acceleration in both the cases. So let us start our solution. In the first case, initially he was in a stationary position. It means initial velocity that is u will be 0, and he pedals the bicycle, attains a velocity of 9 meter per second. So its final velocity, that is v, is what? 9 meter per second, and time interval is 27 seconds. What was the formula of acceleration? Acceleration was v minus u upon t. V is what? 9, u is 0 upon t is 27. So 9 by 27, when you will cut it down, it will come out to be 1 by 3 or 0.33 meter per second square. Why this is meter per second square? Because you can see, students, this is the velocity. So in the numerator, velocity, the unit of velocity is meter per second, and in denominator the unit of time is seconds. So when this also comes in the numerator, it will become meter per second square. Now let us do the second case. Note it down by pausing the video. I hope you have taken the screenshot. We are doing the second case now. In our second case, you can see that he applies the brakes and its velocity comes down to 5 meter per second. It means in this case the initial velocity इस बार क्या हो जाएगी, जो उसकी पहले थी ब्रेक लगने से पहले. It means 9 meter per second. So u will be 9 meter per second. And final velocity, when he applied the brakes, the velocity comes down to 5 meter per second in next 8 seconds. So this change of velocity takes place in time is 8 seconds. Again applying the formula, a is equal to v minus u by t. V is 5, u is 9 and t is 8. It means this is greater minus 4 by 8 minus 1 by 2 or minus 0.5 meter per second square. This is the acceleration. As you can see, when v is the final velocity is less than the initial velocity, the acceleration is negative, and in the first case the acceleration was positive. Now we will do graphical representation of motion. We will first draw two graphs for distance time, for uniform speed and for non-uniform speed. Let us start with graphical representation of motion. We are going to draw distance time graphs. Now distance time graphs we will draw for two cases. First is uniform speed. This is uniform speed. Uniform speed means what? This is a uniform motion, equal amount of distance in equal interval of time. Let us draw a graph. If I am taking distance on y-axis and time on x-axis, let us say this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Time is in seconds, distance is in meters. यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड कब होगी? जब इक्वल डिस्टेंस इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम में. इफ आई एम टेकिंग हेयर 5 seconds, 5 difference, 15, 20, so on. Let us say in 5 seconds the distance covered is what? 10 meters. In next 5 seconds again 10 meters, so 20, this is 30, 40, so on. So in the first 5 seconds it covers 10 meters. In next 5 seconds again 10 meters, so total time is 10 and distance covered is 20. Similarly 15, when there was 15 seconds he covered 30 meters of distance. Similarly this. So now you can see the distance time graph is a straight line when there is a uniform speed, equal distance in equal amount of time. Now second case is if the speed is not uniform, the speed is non-uniform. In that case we will draw, let me draw here, you can write it down, same time in seconds and here distance in meters. I am taking again the same time, which is 5, 10, 15, 20. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. Now here the distance will not be equal. It means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let us consider in first 5 seconds it covers 10 meters, but in next 5 seconds it just covered 5 meters. It means अभी सिर्फ उसने 15 मीटर ही किया है 10 seconds तक. In next 5 seconds let us say it covered 15 meters. It means here the distances are unequal. In first 5 seconds only 10 meters, in next 5 seconds just 5 meters, in next 5 seconds 15 meters, in next 5 seconds let us say again 10 meters. So you can see that this is like a curve. The distance time graph is a curve for a non-uniform speed because it is covering unequal amount of distance in equal amount of time. So this is all for today, students. I am not extending this topic because next is velocity time graph that I will merge with the equation of motion that we will do tomorrow. If you find this video useful, then please share this video, press the like button, subscribe this channel, comment your valuable comments in the comment section below. Thank you.